Testing. I think y'all can hear me. I think. Uh, what's up though? First thing first. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keys back with another live trading live stream. Today is October 24th. Friday. It's a Friday. Y'all know how Fridays are. Fridays can be hit or miss. It can literally Fridays can be shoot hard a certain direction, either up or down, because that's the correction day. But yeah, we're finna jump into these charts. We see that hey, market has moved up, but we're gonna analyze these charts. We still have news coming out at 9. Give me 1 second. I gotta see which news it is exactly. We have new home sales at 9 a.m. Uh, Also today we started the stream a little bit later, just because if y'all wasn't aware, with prop firms, certain prop firms, not all, most prop firms don't allow you to trade during major news events. You gotta either already be in a position before it come out, or you have to get in 2 minutes after the news drop. So we pretty much, since we had 7:30, 8:45, 9 o'clock news, we pretty much just said, hey, we're just gonna start the stream a little bit later. Okay, so that's what we did. We started the stream just a tad bit later. Give me 1 second, cause my stream the buttons are different. Okay, there you go. But yeah, we just started a little bit later. But like we said, we still gonna do our analysis. We do got the news at 9. Usually I like to let all the news come out. Let all the news come out, and then analyze the market. But let's go to SPY. Last night, if y'all was able to catch the stream last night, or was in the live stream last night, or rewatch the stream, y'all will see that we stated for SPY, we was like, hey, honestly, I told y'all, I said, I honestly think we just gonna squeeze. I said, I can see SPY going up to 680 today. And what happened? We literally at the 680. Now, I didn't think we was gonna gap up to it. I thought we was gonna open up and just shoot straight up. But hey, either way, we got to that 680 mark. That was what I was looking for. So technically, we already at my target. That's where I said literally last night. I said SPY gonna get up to about 680, the high 670s. Where did we end up going to? 677. I think pre-market we was even higher than that, wasn't it? Pre-market we got up to 678. So we $2 away from where I said I expected SPY to go to today. Like I said last night, I did not expect us to gap up here, but I did say, hey, I think we're gonna open up and shoot straight up to 680. So like I said, it's already technically at my target. We a little bit overextended, not too much though, because it's the first breakout of this uptrend. So as long as we stay close green, I believe Monday we're gonna still keep moving up. As long as we close green, that's the biggest thing. We can still close green above this previous high. Monday we should still see us going up. Potentially, it's about it all depends on what news come out and stuff. But same thing with QQQ. We said last night, we said QQQ gonna get up to about 617. Where is it currently? 616. So it pretty much, like I said, it played our trade that we wanted. This was the trade we was looking for. We said that we was gonna go down to that 1 hour, see if it can close past this 1 hour gap. What up, Mel? What up, Mel? Good to see you, man. We was like last night. We said, hey, if it can close above this gap, we're gonna use this. Y'all see, we marked that orange line last night. We said we're gonna use this as our support. I mean, our can't be level, and we want to see market just keep pushing past these gaps. What it did, it pushed past the gaps, and we said we was gonna just ride the uptrend until it finally breaks. But like we said, that news came out 7:30, shot it up. News came out 8:45, shot it up. Now we got 9 o'clock news finna come in. We're gonna see if it gives us a pullback to potentially get in to keep riding that wave to the upside. But other than that, the only way we can get in on QQQ or SPY based on the hourly, we have to close above previous candle high for that continuation. Or we have to go to the lower time frame, let it do a pullback and wait on that market structure shift, take it back up. Now let's go jump over to ES and NQ. So that was SPY and QQQ. We're gonna go over to NQ on a daily. We said the same thing last night for NQ and ES too. We was like, hey, we see a squeeze. We see the market just shooting straight up. I really wish we was able to catch that news. I did get in a long at like 6 something in this morning, so I did catch a little bit. I caught like $100 and something, but that was just because I knew it was going up, and I was like, man, if the news just come out, we just shoot straight up. It might just take the whole place for the day. We won't even get a trade in today, but we was able to catch at least one trade. But it was like 6 this morning. And I got some screenshots of it. All right. Looking at, I'm trying to delete some of this stuff. Looking at NQ, like we said, we was expecting that squeeze because it's the exact same thing as QQQ. Honestly, y'all, since we just broke this high, the biggest thing, we really can't do nothing but follow whatever trend it is. That's all we can do because it already did what it was supposed to do before we was able to get in the trade. It did it at 7:30 this morning. So let's go down to the hourly. It already did what it was supposed to do at 7:30. At this counter right here, the 7 o'clock counter, it already did it before we was able to get on the chart. So whenever you get on the chart or you got a strategy or anything set up, trade, and say market didn't open up at 8:30 and that's when you're supposed to get on, and it already hit them targets, be careful trading it. Once it already hit the targets, I always tell y'all this all the time. Once the market hit a target already, be careful because it can do whatever it want to do. It can literally just straight dump. It can squeeze real hard. It can do whatever it wants to do once it hit targets already. So it hit the target already at the 7 o'clock counter. Now we basically gotta just either ride the wave, ride the wave. So if we in an uptrend, we just gotta keep riding that uptrend when it's above, and when it come below, if it go to a downtrend, we're supposed to ride a wave down. Right now we above, so more likely we're gonna ride the wave up. We're gonna just follow the uptrend. And also, I said it at the beginning stream, be mindful. It is a Friday. Market loves to correct itself on a Friday. That weekly candle, if it was supposed to be a green bullish weekly candle and we've been red all week, Friday it's gonna push all the way up on that one day. It might do it at the last hour and shoot all the way up. Friday is always a correction day. It's gonna show the market true colors. If the whole week the market been finessing us and been consolidating or anything, Friday gonna show the true colors. It's gonna show the true direction where the market is trying to go. Because it's always it gotta close that weekly candle where it's supposed to go. So Fridays typically I usually don't even trade like my regular account, I usually don't trade it on Fridays. But Fridays is always I tell this to everybody. Fridays use less leverage than you normally would during the regular on Fridays. But Fridays is literally can go it's a gamble, I mean you still got targets and stuff like once that target get taken on a Friday, you taking a risk at that point. All right. Now MNQ, let's look at MNQ. Like we said, we above this target. We're gonna keep this high mark because we want to see today close. Let's go to the daily. We want to see today close above this high. It look like we are, but you never know. Like we said, it can shoot all the way down. But we're gonna keep this mark. So we're gonna actually switch this to red because now we don't want to see us coming below here. All right. We really don't want to see us coming below here for the bulls. So now what are we going to do? When we above here, we're going to trade a uptrend, okay? So we're going to drop down to a lower time frame, 1 hour. We don't see what? We don't see any solidify levels on the 1 hour. So we know what? 1 hour we can't get an entry off of it. We'd have no solidify level. We do got a fair value gap, but we don't have no solidify level. So we're going to drop down until we finally see a higher low somewhere. We on the 5 minute. 5 minute got 5 minute got one solidified level right there. Let's see the 15. 15 minute has one also right here. Okay. Same spot. So they both got the exact same solidified level. So at this point, this is the level we're trying to see hold up. And we're trying to take longs above this level, which is 25,430. I'm on the 15 minute. But even if you go to the 5 minute, it's going to be that same level. So we just closed red. We swept the high, closed red. What do we need to see on the 15 minute to go back long? We need to see this green counter. We need to see a green 15 minute to go long. Or they got to take the high and hold above it. Drop down to the 5 minute. What do we need to see? 5 minute you show, hey, we're making lows, making lows. We need a 5 minute green counter to say, hey, we're making highs, and we want to see once it take this high, is it gonna close past? If it does, we can get in the longs for the continuation. And if it don't, we gotta wait. Okay. 1 minute is going 1 minute. We need to see some type of uptrend forming. 1 minute MNQ, we above it, and we're in the uptrend. We ride the uptrend. Okay. Wait on this 1 minute. It's taking a while. Hopefully it didn't freeze on y'all. But there you go. There you go. Okay. So we got high, low, high, low. Still waiting. Ain't no uptrend. It's consolidating right now. And that's another thing. Since we already hit the target, we could see us just consolidating a lot. We might spike out above, come right back down. Spike out below, come right back up. So be careful. Like I said, be careful. You got two things against you right now. You got, it's a Friday, market like to correct itself, and you have that it already hit its target. So be careful with it. Like I said, less leverage than you normally would. I normally would risk $200, $250 on like, for the day. Today I'm probably only gonna risk no more than $100. Once we lose 100, we probably gonna call it. Usually if I just take one loss, I usually call it on Friday. But we might risk 100, either one loss that's more than 40 or lose 100. That's probably what we're gonna do today. If we take any loss, if we just keep winning, hey, then that's good. We just gonna keep riding away. But Fridays always less leverage than normal, always. Even if you're doing options, same thing. You don't spend the same amount of money on options contracts on Fridays, because Fridays the market will try to correct itself. It could have been looking bearish the whole week, and Friday come out of nowhere and it shoot up and make a higher high out of nowhere. So Fridays always be careful. Main thing we're waiting on right now, we're looking for a market structure shift to the upside so we can go long. We really want to see when it take this high. Can it close past? That's the biggest thing we're looking for. On the hourly, let's jump back to the hourly on MNQ. 1 hour MNQ. We got straight green count. It's just telling us, hey, we still want to keep moving up. Not until we get a red count. We still want to move up. We did sweep this previous hourly high, failed to close below, but we still stayed green, so green still shows signs of moving up. Honestly, it might be dependent on whatever this candle closed. If this candle closed red, expect that retest of this gap. If it closes into that hourly gap, we definitely gotta wait, because them shorts might be starting to come through. But we might get it. We might get a squeeze. We might get a squeeze to keep this uptrend going. We just gotta see though. We just gotta see. We only got one hourly gap right here. Yeah, this is the only gap we got for the hourly. That's above our target level right here. I wish I can type the words out on here. I told y'all top step you can't type the words. But we only got one level. Now for the hourly can't beat level, it's right here. So it's below our fair value gap, which is good. Alright. Let me go drop down to that 1 minute. It looks like we're starting to push. We might catch one MNQ. And also I'm only taking one micro contract this whole time. Okay, I think I'm finna get in. Ooh, dang, it lagged a little bit. It's alright, it's fine. Target is supposed to be that high. We're gonna see what it does when it gets there though. So we just gonna have the target extremely high for now. So we wanna see what it does when it gets up there. We looking to see if we can close above. We fail to close above here, we might be coming right back down. Fail to close above, and I might just cut. Fail to close above. We made a higher high, but we didn't close above, so we might see some pullback. Hopefully we can still hold this low down here. Hopefully we can hold that. Let me go to the 5 minute and see what we looking like. 5 minute. Got a couple minutes left on the 5 minute. See if we can squeeze and come test these highs right here. See if we can squeeze and test that high. We still got a couple minutes on that 5 minute, so it could reverse and come all the way back down. It's not completely ready to close. We just gotta see. I wanna see if we can close past this high right here. Can we close past it without flipping red? That's the biggest thing. We doing one MNQ. I told y'all only one MNQ. Once we come up to this high, I'm moving stop loss up though, cause like I said, I want to see how it reacts and get up there. All right, we still fail to close the bud here. Let's see. Hopefully we don't just get a big dump here. Hopefully it's just a slight pullback and then go higher. We got about a little bit over a minute and a half for the 5 minute to close. I really don't want to see this red, but if we do see this red, I want to see it try to stay above these gaps. Oh, it's just pushed below. We might get. Let's see. Can you hold above here? You know what I'm saying on Fridays, it already took its level. We can see consolidation. Come on. All right, we stayed inside it, but it is red. Literally, we need this counter to flip green. Literally. If this one don't flip green, we close below. I think we might have to go and cut it. We do got another gap right here that kind of help us. Let's see. We got a lot of gaps up here. That's another sign of consolidation. When you see a whole bunch of gaps in one area, that's another sign of consolidation. But we need this counter to kind of flip green for us. Preferably if we can close above this gap. But we do need it to flip green. Preferably we want to see it close above the gap so we at least know we coming back up in this area. Right. It looks like we're gonna get that. Let me see the 5 minute. Did we close green on 5 minute? Or about to? Okay. Is we closing past the previous candle high? Yes, we did close past the previous candle high. I see us pushing up. Okay. Alright. We need this uptrend to form. I'm thinking about adding one more. I really want to see this 15 minute close green too though. If this 15 minute can close green, it's looking like it's gonna close green though. I'm gonna be honest. It looks like it's gonna close green. But we got 5 minutes for it. Alright. We got the break. See if we can either take the high close above or if we're gonna do a retest. Now if we just push past this high and close above, I'm gonna just add one. But other than that, we're gonna stick with one. Like I said, you really don't want to risk as much as you normally would risk. That's why I'm kind of hesitant on adding one more position, even though I do see us coming up here. I'm just a little hesitant because you know, like I said, it's Fridays. You ain't trying to mess your profits up when you made the whole week. You're trying to preserve as much as you can and come back on a Monday, Tuesday, fresh, where the market is less unpredictable. All right, we sitting here. If this closed red, we just don't want it to close inside. That's the biggest thing. If close inside, we might be coming down to this gap. And I might move the stop loss up just a little bit to no more than 70 for now. All right, we cleared that part. So I'm kind of expecting us to come down here. Unless we somehow push back above and close back above. Telling y'all that consolidation, we already hit targets. That consolidation killing us right now. Consolidation killing us. But we gonna still be patient. Even if this is the only trade we take, that's completely fine with me. We know, hey, Friday already hit the target. There's no sense of risking too much. You take your usually, like I said, usually if you take your first loss on a Friday, don't call it. Don't even risk, taking multiple losses on a Friday. Unless you just see like an A plus plus, you sure that it's going a certain direction. We not in consolidation, then you might could jump right back in another one. I'm waiting. I want to see this close back above again. Come on, we had a break. Look, we had a break. Retest fail. Break. Retest fail. Hopefully this break don't even give us a retest. We just go straight up. I don't even want to retest at this point. I just want us to shoot straight past these highs and close past the highs. That's the biggest thing I want to see. I don't even want to see a retest at this point. All right, we look like we're finna take the highs. We close to it. Almost there. Come on. We take the highs. We need to see a close above. Either a close above, or it gotta just instantly start pushing to this next high. Come on. We don't want to see a break and retest. We need this candle to stay green. Come on, stay green. We don't want to see a break and retest right now. Let's go up. Not looking forward to no break and retest. Oh, come on, don't close red. We don't want to see no break and retest. Do not, 'cause that's just consolidating. Come on, flip green, flip green, flip green. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And we have no more news. All the news came out, I believe. I don't think it's any means other than if like Trump tweet or something like that. That's the only way. That ain't get close red. The only way it can keep us from doing a retest, we gotta come push the green and take this high right here. This counter have to be green for us to not do a retest. This counter will have to be a green counter. Other than that, we definitely retesting this for 1 minute. Come on, flip green and take the high. Flip green, take the high. We got 20. Come on, take the high. Take the high. Push, push, push. Try to zoom in. Oh my goodness. It's literally right there, man. It's right there. They just stalling us out so bad. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Dang, it flipped green, but it didn't take the high. So we still might see that retest. I needed that high to get taken. If it can take this high, come on, man. Take this high. They playing. Take the high. Oh, we finna get the retest. And hopefully they don't make us come test this one. We go to the 5 minute. Oh, that 15 closed green, didn't it, y'all? Yeah, the 15 closed green. Let's go to the 15. I'm on the 15. Yeah, 15 closed green. Close above that high. Come on, man. We should be pushing up. Don't be trying to fake us out. Come on, man. Don't close. Dang it. Come on. 14, 12. Close back above. Close back above. Come on. Close up there. Dang, but nope, it closed inside. Retest failed. We might be coming down here. Retest failed. They kill me with this retest. We done had 3 times. Break, retest fail. Break, retest fail. Break, retest fail. Over and over. Come on. We just consolidating bad. Come on. And like I said, that's due to targets already was hit for the day on the targets already was hit for the day on dang, what you call it? On NQ, my bad. I just had the brain fart. On NQ. If we close back above, that's another break. Hopefully he can just go. Nope, we didn't close above. We closed inside it. Or right at it, basically. Come on, man. They stalling us out so bad. My biggest thing, I just don't want them when they do if they do the retest of this gap, I just don't want it to weak me out and go straight up. That's gonna suck. That's my biggest thing. I don't want it to weak me out and go straight up. That's why I'm looking for this break and retest of this gap. I don't even want it to even try to come down here, honestly. But it might just because it's struggling to get above there. Hate that it's struggling. Come on. Let me see what this 5 minute kind of looking like while we sitting here. 5 minute looking red for now. But I really want to see this high come. 5 minute, I really don't even want to see it turn red, to be honest. If it do turn red, I do want to see it stay above 25, 530.75. Red count on the 5 minute might just come and bring us down. Come on. Okay, we break back out. Okay, we got the break again. Come on, let's see if the fourth time is it gonna break out, man. This consolidation is trash. You said gap time frame. Oh, I'm on the. That's the 1 minute, Rick. That's the 1 minute. We was on this 1 minute this whole time. I just now had looked at the 5 minute. We was on the 1 minute that whole time. Come on, break again. We got the break. Got the break. And it's consolidation. It's ugly. If it come back to the bottom, retest field. Oh my goodness! Don't come to the bottom. No. Oh, come on, push up, push. No, failed, failed again. We probably coming down here, man. That's 4 times failing. Come on, man. 4 times failing the retest. Oh man, let's flip green here. Then we got another breakout. Now we need a green candle. Come on, man. So it can be in there, so we can get the breakout again, cause that don't count as the breakout with a red candle. Breakout only when once it's green above it. So we still don't got we don't have a breakout until it's flipped green. So technically we still should be moving down, which we are moving down. Come on, go this gap. If it just push through this gap, then hey, it is what it is. They gotta tap this gap now though. Alright, tapped it. Is it gonna stop us out? Or can we bounce here? Can we bounce here? Oh, we closed inside. I ain't even noticed. I think we might be getting stopped out, y'all. Close inside the gap. But we do have this gap here. We do have that gap there. I slicks probably should put my stop at that low. Yeah, we're gonna set it that low. It's only probably $5 more. Yeah, $5 more. All right. Did I get it at the low? Come on, push, push. Okay, okay. We back on the bull side. Come on, man. Closing side here for me. That's what I need. I need a green candle. I don't even want a closing side there. I'm looking for it to close above. Come on, man. If it don't close in there, we might be coming right back down. Three, two, one. Now we gotta wait. See what it's gonna do. Might be trying to come up, on back down. I need you to push back to this other side of the gap. Come on, man. Push back to this side of the gap. Oh, come on. We gonna hold it. We ain't excellent. It just stop us out ourselves. I mean itself. Uh, push, push, push. All right, we need green. Oh, dang! I think we out. I think we stopped out. That last little drop to the bottom. I think that ended it for us. I think we're gonna get stopped out. Ah, man, come on. Unless somehow this can just squeeze, cause it closed past this gap right here. I kind of think we're gonna get stopped. Unless it can just squeeze all the way up, like right here. If we can somehow push back up to here, we'd be good. Dang, that red close right there messed it up. That last little second drop messed it up. Somehow we can just squeeze right here. Come on. We look like we trying to do it, but we got 10 seconds. I don't know. If we touch that line, I think we still might be good. Touch the line, touch the line, touch the line. It's close. It's close. This consolidation is horrible. That's why I told y'all Fridays. Usually I don't even trade on Fridays. Like my options, we ain't touching it. My regular account, we ain't touching Fridays. Most of the times, unless it's just clear as day, like today. Today was Friday was supposed to be good, but it literally did the whole move in the pre-market. So at this point, like we said, it already hit targets. Now you just taking a risk because it already hit all the targets. So as y'all can see, we taking a risk. You see how close we got to the stop loss? Because it already hit targets. So you can't really, it's hard to predict it once it already hit the targets, you know. It can literally do whatever it want. It can bounce off of 1 minute gaps. And then another thing, if y'all look here on the daily, where we at? We at all-time highs. We had nothing to the left to let us know where the market want to bounce off of. You see that? So we literally playing in an imaginary land, like we said. It's like we don't know what gap's supposed to be where. We don't know what low's supposed to be where. None of that. So we literally just in the hands of the market, following the trend. And right now, it looks like we getting stopped out. That's a hard push. Hard push. Oh, we was one away. We was one tick away. Uh, push up, push up, push up. 20 seconds, push up. Don't go down. 20 seconds. Literally, it was right there, one tick away. It take that low though. It's probably gonna drop pretty decent. Like I said, this might be our one and done trade anyway. I'm gonna look around and see if I see any A plus trade, but this might be just it. Like we said, we made 100 earlier, but now it's gonna drop us to $25 if it stop us out, and we just be up 25 on the day for now. Come on, push back up, push back up. Give us a green counter one more time. Give us another green. This candle has to be a green candle. Has to be. Has to be. If it ain't, we're stopped out 100%. We stopped out 100% if this candle flip red. Oh no! Push up. Come on, Bulls. Come on, Bulls. I think we out. We out. Hey, we only up 25 on the day now. $25. That was a fight though. I ain't gonna lie. That was a fight. I think we might push down some more, but I'm about to look on the higher time frame, and then we're gonna look around at other charts. Other than that, like we said, that might be our one and done trade right there. Well, two and done. 'Cause we took one win, one loss. Might call it today. Let's see. 1 hour is still holding green for right now, but we got 30 minutes. That's a ways away. Let's go look at gold. Look at gold. Gold might actually have some opportunity. Let's see. That's probably where we should have looked once we seen targets was hit. Was looked at gold. Gold. We closed green yesterday. Closed green yesterday. Failed to close above. So failing to close above, we should come to the bottom of the gap. We already did. End up coming down to this gap. Now we push back inside here. I think biggest thing gold trying to do is see if we can stay inside this gap or not today. I think that's what it's trying to see. Let's go to the lower time frame, see if we see anything on gold. And if we don't, then we're probably gonna call it for today. Hourly, we just made a higher high. So now we're trying to see can we close above that high. Alright, it's pretty much at a stalemate spot. See the 5 minute. Got a higher high. We can get a first green candle without closing below this 5 minute gap. We could say getting along right here. Other than that, like I said, you gotta wait till it's hourly, and really the daily don't look the best either on gold. All the moves pretty much happened at that 7:30 mark. Gold really already didn't have the best situations though. Gold pretty much could have just, go back and forth from here. But ES and MNQ, all of theirs happened right at 7:30. I'm on ES daily. Like we said, we got that high target. It already broke the target. So at this point, we at the hands of the market. Alright. See, we finna get our first lower low on the 5 minute. Looks like. That's 5 minutes. Let's go to the 15 minute on MES. Alright, the level not to beat all the way down here on the 15. Look like we're getting our first red, so we're getting our pullback for right now. We finna get our pullback. Let me put red. This is our first low on the 15. So honestly, if we get a green without coming down to this low, I like a long on ES on the 15. Only thing is we won't be bouncing off any gap, but like we said, we in the area of the unknown. It could be an invisible gap somewhere here that's gonna come later. So you only can trade once you at the all-time highs. The only thing you can do is trade trend. Whatever the trend is, you only can trade that and catch what you can off of it. Let's go back to that hourly. The hourly can't be level all the way below our level, all the way below the actual daily high. So we could see if this hourly close red, we could see it come down to this fair value gap and see if it try to bounce there. But we just gotta see when we can find some market shakership, honestly. let's look at YM. Y'all got anything that y'all want to go over? Dang, we probably got to walk away with $25. But look, $25 better than no dollar. That's all I always say. Dude, some money better than no money. All right, we on MYM. If anybody wondering, daily. It hit its target also as well. Hit its target. So now it's trying to see if we can close above there or not. That's the biggest thing. Go to the 1 hour. 1 hour on MYM look like we getting our first rate. It kind of look like how MES and MNQ look. Only thing, this hourly gap is this far down MYM. But it got rooms to drop. It can't be level on the hourly here. So it got some room to the downside. But literally we have to see it's making a downtrend or if just that one candle, the next hourly candle just shoot straight down. Other than that, let's go to the 5 minute, see what it's looking like. Alright, it's in the downtrend on the 5 minute. Rick, Mel, y'all still in here? I know it's a lot of consolidation going on right now. It really don't look like we should be even trading since all targets been hit already. Probably what we end up having to do. I don't call it. What you mean? Why, Rick? Or oh, you saying yes, like you in here? Oh my bad. But honestly, what I tell y'all all the time, whenever targets is taken, you at the mercy of the market at that point. It can consolidate, it can reverse, it can do whatever it wants to do. So, like we said, it already hit our targets on every single chart. MYM hit our target. Let's go MNQ hit our target. MNQ hit our target right here. These highs. Uh, gold didn't have no target honestly, other than the fair value gap. But MES hit the target. It already took the high. So now we just trying to see if it closed past. That's the biggest thing. Is it gonna close past? Now if it closed past, like we said, Monday we can take that continuation up. But for as of today, this is the candle that's actually taking the high. We gotta just wait and see what it's gonna do. Now we like we said yesterday, last night when I was on last night, I said I see us squeezing straight to the highs. Just because we gotta go to the high. That's the next target. And what happened? Squeezed to the high, but it just happened at 7:30. It happened at the worst time where you couldn't trade, Usually happened at 7:30. So some days just a miss a trade because it happened too soon with the news. So that's where people that trade either regular futures account or people that trade options, they get the upper hand on these type of days. Because options, what do we know? The contract don't expire to the end of the day Friday. So they bought on Monday. Say if this move happened at 7:30 this morning while the market closed and they can't buy or sell contract. They just gained, they just gained off of that. They were able to still have their contract even when the news dropping. Where futures, yes, we can get in, but if you got the profit count, you can't. 2 minutes before you can't. So I could have gotten in at like 7:20, but it's just a risk. It's a risk you really don't want to take. Unless you're just sure of it. And we were kind of sure, but I just didn't want to take that risk. Um, but like I said, with prop firms, you gotta kind of wait on, you gotta kind of wait on the news to finish. Contracts move faster at 8:30. So if you already was in a trade and your stop loss was $30, well, that $30 drop is a smaller drop, once 8:30 hit. Um, so your $30 stop loss probably will actually be like a $60, $70 stop loss once the market open at 8:30. Mm. But other than that, like we said, hit targets. Really, we almost in no man's land. It can consolidate and just sit here the whole time until the end of the day and then decide where it wants to go. So we kind of in no man's land right now. I think I'm gonna give it to like 9:45. I don't see a trade setting up. Oh, probably, so we're gonna go to 15 minutes for all of these stocks. If this 15-minute candle don't flip green here on MES or MNQ, I'm probably gonna call it for today because I'm not trying to deal with the consolidation, and that's probably what we're gonna end up having, consolidation until the very end of the day. Um, or it can be the middle point of the day. It could happen like around 12 o'clock. But this one don't close green here. I really don't want to uh be in no trades. But we kind of want to see this 15-minute be green. So if we want to see this 15-minute be green, we don't want to see it come below this low. So let's mark that out. This is where we not wanting to see it go below. So we're gonna make that blue, and then we're gonna go to the lower time frame to see if we get an uptrend forming. Green counter on the 5-minute. That's good. 1 minute. Oh, we got an uptrend. We might be getting in now, y'all. Close the above. It's just that 1 minute kind of sucks. You know that 1 minute we can have the trends break quick on the 1 minute. We need to see this hold here. And we're gonna take it one high at a time. Each high I get to, we're gonna see how it reacts. So we're gonna mark out each of the 1 minute highs. There's a whole bunch of highs that gotta react to, but we're gonna mark out each one of them, see how it reacts. If we come on now, don't close back down in here. We want to see this continue to keep going higher. Like we said, we want this 15-minute has to be a green counter. This 15-minute not a green counter, we don't want to trade. So that's why we're taking these loans, because we want to see it keep this uptrend. 15. We got 6 minutes 30 seconds for this 15 minutes to close. We got a lot of time for this 15-minute counter. Which I usually like. I don't like getting trades when we got a lot of time, just because it can literally do whatever it wants. All right, we touched that level. Let's see how it reacts. Let's see how it reacts. And it's closing green. I still got to keep it down here because that base not as good, as strong as I want. It failed. Failed to close above. Come on, give us another try. Push back up. See if we can close above here. Okay, come on. We touched the other gap. We're moving stop loss to $10. So we at least be up $35 for the day. Dang, come on, man. I should have waited on the stop loss probably. I ain't think it was gonna come down that fast. Cause we need this counter to close up here. Then we supposed to move our stop up there. But I did move the stop a little tad bit too early. Come on, just hold up there. Don't stop me out first. I did move the stop a little bit too early though. Come on, come on, come on. 7, 6, stay up there, stay up there. Close above this high. 2, 1. Alright, close above. Give us that other retest. See if we can close past this high at this point. Can we close past this high is the question. If it touch that other high, we're gonna move the stop loss up. Can it close past this high? And if we get our first red count, I might just close. Or I'm at least move stop loss up to $15 if we get our first red. Come on, can we close past? Can we close past? If we don't close past and close green, we still gonna just sit here and wait. It's just as long as we don't turn red is the biggest thing. Don't turn red. Turning red pretty much gonna just get us straight out. Alright, we're waiting. We're waiting. Okay, we tapped the other high. Move stop loss up. We're gonna move it up to 20. Alright. It might come get us at 20, but hey, I'm gonna set it at 20. Can we close past this high? Come on. Can we close past this high? Yes, yes, yes. Push up, push up, push up. Dang, we do got about 30 seconds, man. It could come wick down real quick. Come on. Push, push, push. Set back at this time. Ah, come on. Push the bud, close the bud, close the bud. We close the bud, I'm gonna move stop right up here. 2, 1, close the bud, move stop up. Dude, we gonna move it up pretty nice at this point because we up pretty good. So we just don't want that big. When it finally pull back, it pull back too hard and we lose majority of the profit. So getting a nice push though. Come on, tap this, tap this. It tapped this. I'm definitely moving stop up though. It tapped that high. I'm definitely moving stop up to about right here. We just hiding behind these fair value gaps if y'all didn't notice. We just hiding behind each of these fair value gaps. See that? And it's kind of hard to see when it's white on white. But that's all I'm hiding behind these fair value gaps. Come on, tap the top. Tap the top. Up. Come on. Ah, did it tap it? I can't even see, y'all. I think it tapped it. Yeah, we did. Okay, we clearly tapped it now. Alright, stop loss at 40. It might come tap us out. I don't know. We're gonna see. Stop loss at 40 at this point. And close red is gonna suck. So I think we're gonna get stopped out then. The only thing that can save us is if it just hold up right here. Close green though. We looking good. Rick, you still here? I don't know if you caught this trade or not. Oh, come on, it's closing red. We might be coming back. Might get stopped out. That 15 closed green though, that's the good part about it, but dang, I wish this closed green too right here. Okay. Just push up, take the high and close green, we good. If it push up, take that high and close green, I'm setting stop loss right below that red. If we push up, take this high and close green, I'm setting my stop loss behind that red. Ah, come on. Push up. Ah, we out, we out, we out. That's fine, that's fine. Top 40, that's good. Look like it's finna try to flip again. Might get in one more. If it's close green. 3, 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope, didn't close green. It almost got me. It didn't close green, so I can't get it. Can't get in. It didn't close green. They almost got me, but I almost pressed the button. Look. Look, I almost pressed the button. I'm glad I didn't. It didn't close green. That's why you gotta wait on that confirmation. Wow. Huge spiel, huge spiel, huge spiel. Wow. Huge spiel. Good thing, man. We waited on that confirmation. We would have got all the games we just made. We would have lost all of that move we just had. Good, good, good. That's good right there, man. Let's see if it closed below this gap here. Maybe it'll be coming to try to retest this gap. But if it puts back into that gap, man, it probably ain't gonna come retest. Let me change this color because this white on white is just throwing me off. I put it blue, I guess. It closed below the gap, so I kind of want to see if it's gonna come down to this gap, and then we might come buy off of that gap down there. Because honestly, even a green candle closer, we really still don't even like the. Oh, hold up, it's a gap here. Hey man, see that's what I'm saying. And you sitting in that consolidation, you got all kind of gaps everywhere. But it's still closed below this gap, so it don't matter. Even if we see a green candle, I don't like it. I want to see market structure shift, and then I like the loans again. But right now, if I don't see that market structure shift, I don't really want the loan. So we need to see a high, low, higher high. That's what we need to see. Then I'm ready to get back in. But that 15 minute definitely did us just, man. Like we said, we was looking for that 15 minute to close green. By us when we're looking for that 15 minute to close green, we knew what? It couldn't be this low, and we had to see an uptrend on that lower time frame. So we dropped down to that 1 minute and seeing that uptrend, we had got in. Like, okay, ride the uptrend. But now it's doing this pullback, so we gotta wait. Got to wait. Dang, that was a nice trade right there, though. Honestly, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think I'm gonna get a trade in on my Ninja Trader today. Just how this chart's looking, my Ninja Trader, we might have to just leave it alone. But only thing on my Ninja Trader account, I be wanting to make my money on there, but I might not even like. Honestly, I don't see no good trades. Like we already hit targets and everything, so I don't really other than scalping on the 1 minute. Ain't no good trades, and the 1 minute super risky to scalp on. So really ain't no more good trades left for today. Come on, let's see. If you gonna bounce off of it. It didn't even, did it touch it? I don't know. It's just super close. I needed to come down a little bit more. I don't even know if it touched it or not. It's super close. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I wanted it during that. I was like, man, I wish I took one NQ. This would have had me completely done for the day, cause that would have been what we made 40. We made $400 right there, man. Dang. But it's just too risky. That's hey, you gotta stick with the rules, man. If it's too risky, you know, it's too risky. Why would I risk, you know, a NQ contract when it's a stream? It's a gamble, you know. Once it hit, whenever market hit its targets, all trades after that is B trades or below. After that, once it hit its targets, it's all B trades or below. All right, let's see if we can get a green candle come out of here. Not right here. I'm talking about the next candle. If this candle flip green, then hey, that's fine. But we need to see if we can get a green candle, red, and then one more green. Market and time. What you mean by market and time, Rick? All right, see, it's like it's close. Taking that level out. What you mean by market and time? All right, it took that level out. Can't go long. Can't go long right now. Them bears coming in hot. The bears coming in hot. Them shorts coming in. Them shorts coming in. Once it took that, we know, hey, we can't. We gotta sit back and analyze again. So let me. At this point, let's just remove these 1 minute targets. Clear some of this stuff up and go look at the bigger time frame one more time. Because it just broke structure right there. So we're going to sit back. Just broke the structure. So we really don't care what none of this stuff is at this point. Rick, what you mean by marking time? Hey, if it's a lot to type though, don't worry about it. I'll probably message you after stream or something. Alright, let's look at this. Like we said, just broke that structure on the 1 minute. So let's look at the 1 hour. We on. Oh, you was asking what market I was on. I was on MNQ 1 minute. We never left it. We've been on the MNQ 1 minute for a long time. My bad. we was sitting on the 1 minute for a long time, Rick. MNQ. We never had left it. We was on that 1 minute that whole time. But now we on the 1 hour, Rick. I get what you're saying. I ain't know what you was meaning by marking the time. Yeah, we on the 1 hour now, but we was on that 1 minute for like that past 5-6 minutes. Now let me go. I'm gonna clear this chart a little bit because it is kind of confusing with all these colors. We're gonna organize it a little bit. I'm on MNQ. We're gonna go to the daily real quick. Daily on MNQ. Rick, we at the daily on MNQ. Trying to keep up. I'm gonna mark out this high because this was our target. I'm gonna use a green counter for my target high we had. So all we gotta do is just see if we close above this high on the daily. See that? Just made our high. Can we close above? For the daily. That's the only thing I care about at this point on the daily. I don't care nothing about whatever else happens. Is we closing above or not? Dropping down to the 1 hour. In order for us to close above on the daily, what do we need to see? The 1 hour should be in the uptrend. Well, right now, 1 hour just made a high, but it's not technically in the full uptrend above this level because all we got is just highs above this level. So we need to see a high, low, higher high, and then we know we're gonna follow this uptrend. Okay, so when we get a red candle, if this hour can close red, if that next one turn green, we get in them longs and we just hold it because we're gonna follow this uptrend. Okay, so this kind of, like I said, I think that the best trade that's left for the rest of the day is gonna happen at like 11 to 12 o'clock. That's gonna be the best trades for the day, like for the rest of the day. This was the best trade hand down right here, but that was before the market opened. The next best trade is gonna be at 11, between 11 p.m. I mean a.m. and 12. Okay, because like I said, I think this count gonna be red, and it is everything determined on what that 11 o'clock count gonna do. Is we gonna end up flipping green? If we do close red, is we gonna stay outside this gap? That's gonna be the biggest factor. And then 12 o'clock, if 11 o'clock candle don't be green, that 12 o'clock candle has to be our last chance of knowing which direction we're going. So that's why I said between 11 and 12 is where the best, the last bit of the good trades is going to be at. Between 11 and 12. Alright, but we still on this 1 hour on MNQ. We're going to mark out this gap. Because this is where we could bounce potentially. To try to hold above what? This daily gap. We close inside this gap though. Leave the market alone, y'all. We close inside this hourly gap. Leave the market alone, cause at this point, what's inside this gap? That target that we trying to see if we can stay above. So now we don't know what it's going. Okay. So if we close in this gap, leave the market alone. All right. Leave the market alone. It's okay if we weaken to it, but if we close into it, leave it alone. That level not to be on the 1 hour is right here. I put it over here at first earlier. Well, no, it is over there. My bad, because we got a higher high right there. So 25, 3, 26, 50 is the can't be level on the hourly. Now, what do we gotta see? The 5 minute. We can go to the 5 minute. And we're gonna mark this. Let's mark this high target. So whenever we do get a green candle come on the 1 hour, that's where we should be aiming to go to. That high up there. Okay. Well, really, it might be. Yeah, it's that high. It's that high. Okay. All right. Let's go down to the. Let's go down to the 15 first, and then we're gonna go to the 5. 15 minute. We just made a lower low. Oh, we got the tap. We finna get the tap. Come on. If we get the tap now, this 11 o'clock candle is definitely gonna be the candle to let us know. Come on, get the tap now. That'll make it even sooner, even better. Come on, come on, come on. You right there. Don't push back up. Just come tap this gap. That's all I want to see. Tap the gap. Come on. We finna wait. I'm finna wait and see if it tap this gap, man. Please tap the gap. Because if it don't tap the gap, we gotta wait a whole nother hour. It might tap the gap at the beginning, but we still gotta wait that whole next hour and then wait till 12 o'clock. Where if it taps now, it already kind of, tapped it, which can be the retest, and then that 11 o'clock count can be the breakout again. Or it can be the one that closed inside to keep it going. But if it don't tap it right here, it sucks, man. We gotta wait a whole extra hour. Like we said, it's gonna probably be around between 11 and 12 when the trade gonna happen. Where if it taps it now, it's gonna be between 10 and 11 where the trade happens. Oh man, but we only got a minute and a half to come back down there. No, I ain't got the. I wish it had tapped that gap, man. It literally added a whole extra hour by not tapping that gap. Oh, you said you got it, Rick? Okay, we on the 15 minute on MNQ if you ask. If you wanted to know. But we definitely made a lower low, so I definitely still expect us to come down here. On MNQ. 5 minute, it should be in the downtrend. So if you want to take shorts, you could take the shorts down to this gap. Cause I definitely see us coming to this gap. Um if you want to take the shorts, you could, but we just made that lower low. You kind of want to wait on the pullback if you could, unless it just closed below this low. Then you can just take it straight down. But other than that, just being patient, man. I'm only staying with MQ today. Like I said, gold is not in the best position unless it just somehow broke out. Let me go look at gold. We had gold on the 1 hour. Yeah, it's not in the best position. Gold can just chop on us, as we can see. And gold contracts definitely are more volatile. So you risking way more when you trade gold. So yeah, we ain't messing with gold, y'all. Not today. I think we're gonna call it, man. I'm gonna give it to 10-15 because I do want to see what happened. Or I don't know. I might give it a 10-15, or we might just call it right at 10 because I want to see these hourly reactions. All right, we back on MNQ. Let me go back to that hourly. All right, it closed red. That's what I expected, and now I expect us to come retest this gap. So, like I said, if you want to get in shorts, you can take the shorts down to that gap. So we got our first red. Only way I'm ready to get back long without touching this gap, we gotta literally come take this high. That's the only way. If we don't come straight and take this high, I don't want any loans until we tap this gap first. So that's the only scenario for me to go long. Either let's do drawings. Where is the? It's the only way I'm looking to go long. We come up here, come up there, take a long, go up there, take a long, or if we come down here and bounce, take a long. Okay. These are the only two scenarios I'm looking at for longs. For shorts, all you really gotta do is like I said, I see shorts can happen right here where it's at currently. Come down. And if it closes inside this hourly gap, shorts can take it down to that daily high again. Okay. But I can see the shorts happening currently right now. I just don't want to trade against my buys right now. That's the only thing. But I can see the shorts coming in now. But we gonna go and call it, y'all. Like I said, I might end up getting this trade on my Ninja Trader because this actually might be the better trade. But yeah, we gonna call it like we said. Uh, $60 better than no money. You know, it's better than nothing. If I do end up catching this, y'all will see it on my YouTube. I'll post it if we ended up closing higher for the day. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Your boy Keith